Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more RoboCop Rogue City, shall we? Now, I kind of left off at this point in the previous episode because I knew I wanted to really go into this, and I didn't want the episode to drag on too long, so I'm going to try to plan out a path on this circuit board with the available gateways that I have. So I want to use an Omni, 18%, I guess, right here. So this means my weapon damage is just 18% boosted, which is incredible, right? And then we can go up here to boost our magazine capacity. We can also boost the weapon's spread or help it. And then here's another weapon damage. So let me find an L shape that is the right direction. Unfortunately, the only one I have going the right way is 13%, but this leads me to a situation where I now lose percentage points, like I get a penalty because I go here to other things. So there's some trade-offs. That's interesting. But what if I could close that off? Like, what if I just out of curiosity did this right here? Yeah, I wouldn't get the penalty. I just get the magazine capacity bonus. So if I instead did, for example, the same thing like right here, I could just give myself 10% damage but not get any armor piercing or full auto. Full auto, though, seems like it's worth it for a slight penalty. So let me see about... I don't have a T-shape in the right way, but I do have another nice large Omni. Now, this will give me a huge reduction to reload speed, more gore on the visual effects, which is pretty funny. But at the same time, that's okay, because what I'm going to do is L-shape. I'm going to take all the negatives, and I want full auto. And I want a T-shape. Dead end is actually... Dead end is even better right here. Not like it does too much, but we need a dead end right here. Like, we don't want to get 20% penalty. So we could just take a pass-through, and we could use this right here to get the armor piercing. And then there's no reason to go this way. So instead, I could just use an up and down pass-through right here. To avoid the 10% penalty. And then use a left to right pass-through right here. And then now we have all bonuses. And we have more gore and full auto. So this allows us to avoid the negatives with some good bonuses. And, well, this one's just better. So I should use this one instead. And do I have... Yeah, this one is also just better. So let's use that. Make sure we're using all the top level stuff that we've got. And maybe I have a better dead end, actually. It's the same. It's not going the right direction. I think this is worth it. I like this. Okay, great. Chip merging. What does this mean? Oh! Interesting. So what, I could just merge all of these into one and make a better one? Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. But I only want to do that with my really bad ones. Like ones that I would just never use. Yeah, let me get, like, Omni, what does this make? Okay, so I guess it's randomized, but that actually worked out better because now I have a better pass-through, a 14% pass-through that I could use Well, actually, I don't really need this, but I could use this, you know, theoretically, somewhere else. So that's interesting. So you could try to merge things to make stronger ones. Okay, cool. Well, we have a much stronger gun.
Look out. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
All right. So he's taken over Reed's office.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
What? Okay.
Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Alright, where is this?
Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
Okay, man.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
Lewis will like that. I would like to sign the card.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask him? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Understood. Kowalski. I'm going to change my quest to Get Well Lewis. Not Officer Kowalski. Not Kowalski. Yes, Kowalski.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
No crying on the force. Take your time, buddy.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
All right, Kurtz. Locker room? I know the locker room.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
Man, people are not taking this well. Oh. No, he's okay. He's singing.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
This is what makes this game great, is doing like fetch quests with RoboCop. Let me get your yellow towel for you. Blue Brothers. Yo, Ramirez, I left your uniform in the locker with all the bullet holes nicely stitched up. Don't worry about it, though. If I ever again hear you call me a knitting nana, you're going to be patrolling the streets in your underpants. All right? So I leveled up because I found that note. Because that's how valuable those are. Where is your locker? Where's your yellow towel, you monster? I don't see it. Oh. That's not yellow. Maybe he means him in by the shower. Or is there another... Oh, there's more lockers. Okay. No, not out there, probably. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it is out here. No. I'm completely off. Okay. Oh, here it is. It's on top. Here. Let's level up, though. So, deduction is maxed. Scanning would give us, ricochet, instant scanner, ricochet split, which is really, really good. Focus gives you slow motion, dash, and allows you to crack safes, and boosts your chip modifier bonus. That's good. But I should be able to find most of the passwords. I like vitality. I just like having a lot of health. I mean, scanning is awesome. Actually, I kind of want ricochet. But being able to use these to restore your health, I feel like this is going to become really important for me with the checkpoint system. So I'm going to start taking some vitality.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
Me too.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Yes, I will. All right, buddy. She's at the range. Oh, why did I lose the steps? I need to go downstairs. No, this isn't it. This is a bunch of garbage. Okay. I'll figure it out. You can't confuse me. Here we go. Oh my god, you can't confuse me. It's pretty easy. Okay.
Piece of shit.
Aw.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
Test the weapon. Okay.
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Aw.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
I struggle to accept it too.
it is difficult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
All right. I know where the garage is. I'll get him.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
Yes.
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
You are a part of this family.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
All right. Sweet. Just making sure there's no notes around here. I could get a bunch of experience points if there were, if you know what I mean, Sergeant Reed. Do you know what I mean? Anything in this mainframe room that I need to collect for myself? Any little tidbits? Definitely a bunch of power strips. All right, here we go.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
He's like 10.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
That's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
So I'm going to be filing documents in the records room. An absolute gem. Of a mission for RoboCop. I guess it's in the basement. Okay, fine. Oh, I was just in here. It's great.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
It is exciting.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches.
Aha.
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
I'll scan it.
Good as new. Working perfectly.
Let me just do the work for Mr. Bex.
Perfect working condition. I am detecting a malfunction.
Oh.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Okay. Okay. Case file database.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Briggs.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Street Vultures territory.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
That's right, buddy. I will. You would kill me if I even protested a little bit, wouldn't you? Yes.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are. Let's stay sharp.
Yes, I want to leave the area.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Oh, isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? RoboCop, off. RoboCop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
RoboCop? RoboCop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
I'm sorry, kid. You're important. You're really important.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf.
Are you kidding?
By their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
I've made it to the Street Vulture's turf. I can't wait to take him down.
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
That's right. I love it. Sweet. Okay. Well, you know, the story is good. The game is so fun. We opened up a new upgrade section with this motherboard, and we're kind of working now into Vitality to make ourselves a little bit stronger in combat. And having a blast with this game, and I hope you are too. I can't wait to investigate the Street Vultures, and we're going to get into that next time. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll check you in the next episode. Take care.